good with your chat? Boom. King Frosty, what's good? Killcan Kev, Perksy, Nazo, Vanity, TJ, Ryan. Notice I came across you via the DBZ Jeopardy vids on YouTube. Was good, my guy. And did you just recently see that video, or like you found me on YouTube that way and this is your first time in the stream? Dangerously Dreaded, what's good with you, man? Kakureta Kage. One stream in 2020, I heard Edie and Aries song in your stream at the start. It was my first time discovering Aries, and now he's one of my favorite artists. And also, whenever I pull up to your stream, I get reminded of that time. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite, like, I don't really know what to call it exactly. Pastime, memories. I can't quite find the word, but it makes me happy personally when people tell me that I put them onto some music that they really, really enjoy and is now like a regular part of their playlist and shit. It also just reinforces the idea to me personally that record labels are not only extremely greedy and stingy, but also massively and insanely ignorant, because no one's going to somebody's YouTube channel or Twitch streams to like pirate music specifically. You know, oh, let me rephrase. Gamers like me, right? People aren't coming to my stream to like stream to listen to me play music as opposed to, you know, paying for it themselves, streaming it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like on my stream, I've introduced people to so many artists that they would have otherwise never listened to, or songs that they never heard before. And likewise, I've heard music on other people's streams and stuff. And so it's really a shame that the way the copyright laws are with, you know, and with groups like Universal and Sony and shit, that they're just so greedy and stingy and ignorant that it's like, well, it probably could benefit us to actually let people give us this free promotion, but instead we're just gonna be like, that's mine. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's like that would be like if, pick a random streamer, Sajam. That's like if Sajam was watching one of my videos on his stream and I got upset about it. Like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably niggas in that stream that would subscribe to me just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's free promo. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting more eyes and ears on. I don't know. Stupid. Anyway, you want to play some more P5X tonight? A little bit of late night grinding, some missions and stuff. Just watched it last week for real. Okay, it was from a while ago, just now getting into Twitch. Gotcha. Well, at the risk of disappointing you, I don't know if that led you to believe that like I'm a Dragon Ball FighterZ player. That was the old me once upon a time. I don't play that game anymore. I still love Dragon Ball, you know, but that game and I don't really get along too much anymore. I know that wasn't really a DBFZ video specifically, but I've been enjoying the hell out of this game, man. Yeah, the copyright thing, wild. You def got to split audio, kind of lame. I don't even really play copyrighted music on my stream much these days because of that shit. Also, this isn't the camera that I normally use. Where? This is the one I've been. Kind of lame because then VOD watchers don't get it. So here's the thing, right? I am very selective about what I will and won't play on my stream because the copyright thing still kind of, you know what I mean? I really can't risk losing my stream. That being said, I never did the whole split audio track thing for the VODs because with me being me, right? For one, yeah, that's extremely lame for the VOD watchers, and there are people who go back and watch the VODs. Like if you ever take a look at like the views on my VODs, some of those VODs get like thousands of views. So there are people who are going back and watching those. And what people tell me that they go and watch the Twitch VODs. But beyond that, I really love music. So if I'm playing some shit that I'm really vibing with, I'm gonna be singing along and dancing and shit, or like maybe lip syncing. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be real weird and awkward if when you play that back and there's just no actual music there. You know what I mean? So I just never fuck with it myself. Yeah, that's why I fuck with artists like Deco or Aries or Deep October so much. Because for one, they understand that. And there's like, yeah, no, I'm sure, man. Like they told me directly, like, go use my music in your videos, and if you play it on stream, whatever, like, have at it. And I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that. That's what's up. About to ship off to bed, but have you seen this? Go for Switch 2 version. I did not see that. I already pre-ordered it on PC though. I got the collector's edition on PC, but that could be something I'd be down to cop at some point when it's like super cheap and on sale or whatever. I didn't get a fighter's vibe, I just like the vibe you put out there. So here, I appreciate that. I haven't seen any P5X yet. Excited to catch it. Are you a fan of Persona at all? What's this? Oh, coffee. The Digimon game definitely looked up my alley. It's up my alley, I'll tell you that. So, chat. I've been playing a decent amount off stream. I haven't progressed the story at all. I haven't gone back into the palace and done any of that. But I have been playing off stream. As I said before, I'm going to play on stream as much as I can. But I really enjoy this game, and every single second of it isn't going to be exclusively on stream. We're all understanding of that, right? All right, cool. That being said, I have leveled up quite a lot. You guys will see I'm now level 31. I think I was like 24, maybe 26 at most last stream. Also, I have been doing some summons. So we're 60 out of 80 on the Joker banner. If I may remind you, I went all the way to Hard Pity and then lost to 50-50 to Haruna, which shattered my heart into a million tiny pieces. So, you know, cool. That being said, 20 more pulls and we'll be getting Joker guaranteed. We've got over 2 weeks left of this banner, so plenty of time to rack up some free jewels. We'll get them eventually. But also, on the standard banner, you'll see that I'm now only 4 out of 80 and 90 out of 300, meaning that I hit Pity on here and got a 5-star. Now, what 5-star did I get, you might be asking? Well, you're in luck, because even though it was off stream, I didn't make a video out of it, but I did record it just in case. So you know what? I can actually show you guys the video of what happened. Let's just do this. You know what I don't actually know though? I don't know how to get you guys to be able to hear this. I don't know how to get the audio for this, so I guess you're just gonna have to deal with it. But matter of fact, I'll just hold over here and you guys can hear the actual in-game audio. So I did some pulls on the standard banner, and as you all know, I was really hoping to get Rin, and I got On, which isn't bad because On is really good and is one of the better 5-stars in the game. She's really good, you know. So I got awareness 1 for On, and you know, it could have been worse. It could have been another Haruna. It could have been Ryuji, which I guess wouldn't have been terrible, but I guess if I was to get a dupe, I'd rather get the On than Haruna or Morgana or something. But that was pretty disappointing. And then I had 10 more pulls, so I was like, fuck it, dog, whatever. Let me just spend these, I guess. And I skipped, and what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me now. Talk to your boy. I could not fucking believe it, bro. I could not fucking believe it. Oh, this shit made it all worthwhile, man. This shit made it for all the pain that I went through in that Joker video. This, success. So yeah, there's that. So now I have A1 On, as well as Rin, and I've been investing heavily into her. And so we're going to continue to do as such. So as you can see right now, we're Wonders level 31. We got Rin level 40, On level 40, Lufa level 40, and I have every other character that I have at least level 30. I've been training everybody up. I know I'm spreading my materials and resources and stuff really thin, but I won't continue to do this the entire time. I think from this point forward, I'll probably focus heavily on the characters I like the most. That being said, you know, I just remembered I have some items I could use. I could get rid of 4-star weapon, can't I? Okay, yeah, so I can use one of these to give Yao Ling a 4-star weapon. This game looks really good. My friends are trying to pull me off Tekken to play this. This won't if you're I was gonna say this won't hurt you as bad as Tekken does, but it's a gacha, so it definitely can. Whether you do or don't spend money doesn't necessarily negate that pain. I don't know what's worse, spending money on the game and not getting what you want, or being free to play and not getting what you want. The game is dope though. I really do enjoy it. You ever give Expedition 33 a try? I did not. It's in my backlog. I got the game. I'll play it someday, but I don't know when. Okay, so between these two, they seem basically the same, except this one allows you to do it for a wider variety of characters. Now, granted, these characters are just the other random 4-star characters, and this is for all the 5 stars that are currently in the game, excluding Joker, right? So should I save this, or does it not matter? Because every character that's on here is on here plus more. So I don't really know if it matters that much. I feel like maybe I should use this one. Wait, how to get? You can get more of these? I don't know. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter because they're all the same characters plus more. So maybe I should use this one because this one, then I can use it for more. I don't know. The airsoft shop. Okay, so it's really not that important then. I'm gonna just use this one. I'm gonna get the weapon for Yao Ling. So I do, oh yeah, even your forge levels transfer over when you swap weapons. That's so cool. Oh wait, no it didn't. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is your forge levels. Okay, I was about to say that's OD if it did that. Even still, your levels transferring over and just not having to worry about your investment is pretty sick. That being said, do I have access to the armory yet? I know I think I went there once, but I don't know if I can just go back right now. Let's the thieves den real quick. This. Boom. Leave. Yo, Kosai, what's good, man? Can I? Is there? Here we go. Can I fast travel there? No, I cannot. I guess I have to walk there manually. That's fine. One thing I don't like about games like this is clicking for all the rewards. It doesn't bother me too much. I get it though. Same guy who pulled Joker earlier? Ooh. Got the wrong guy, because we ain't got no Joker over here. Purchase weapons, trade for 4-star weapons, trade for 5-star weapons. Okay, so you can outright buy weapons with the money in game. Looks like you can only buy up to 3-star. Can you eventually buy 4-star and 5-star weapons, or is it always limited to 3 stars? You can trade for these. How do you get these? Obtainable from trials from the Sea of Souls, Recollections, and the Assist Rewards Exchange Shop. Gotcha. I got taunt you should ban him. Low key, you might be onto something. That's hard to get these ethers open in the cases to hurt me. Gotcha. Okay, what do we want to do right now? I've been making a lot of progress in the game thus far. I also started my synergy with Yao Ling, ranked up Merope once. This is all stuff that I did off camera, just trying to remind myself of what I did that you guys didn't get to see. Also in the metaverse, we've been doing a few things. I've been grinding in Realm of Repression. Also in Mementos, I made it to ticket level 11. Yeah, ticket level 11 actually shows it right there. So I've been getting a lot of fucking tickets. What else should we do? Started doing some Velvet trials, seeing what I could and couldn't handle. I've also been doing some of the just unlocked this recently. Can I clear this now? Curse and Fire. Well, that's right up our alley. Oh wait, no. How do I quit without? How do I quit without saving my progress? I just want to start over. Oh, reset. There we go. Okay, let's try. Actually, this team. Maybe we swap out Luffy for Morgana. Even though Luffy's pretty good. And I have him A6 as well, but we could maybe use the healing. Look at Ray, she's so cool! This is my favorite character in the game right now, like easily. Easily. Give it 1 second. Also, I forgot to mention that after I pulled Rin, the game was like, hey, by the way, here's that $17 pack you could buy where we'll give you a free copy of her and 1,000 metajoules, and I bought it because why not? It is what it is. Not proud of it, but I did it. Give us a shot if they dropped it on console. Really not sure. I play this on my iPad, not gonna lie. If I had an iPad, I would definitely play this on my iPad. Oh shit, On died. Neato. The game just pop-ups on me and I'm like, because it's unexpected. Yeah, take up your whole screen with these fucking, hey, by the way, would you like to spend $5? Hey, by the way, would you like to spend 20 bucks? And sometimes it's like, you know what, man? Yes, I would, actually. You got me. Already got 7 gotchas on there. Got to draw the line somewhere. You know what? That makes sense. W responsibility. I actually haven't seen her her highlight yet. I want to see her highlight. This is so fire. That's my new favorite one. Oh, that was sick. That was so sick. Fry has a good point. 7 is an odd number. You sure you don't want to even it out? Rinda's awesome. I'm so happy I got her. You shan't tempt me tonight, Satan. Yo, Tyrone Man, thank you for the 53 months. I can turn my alerts back on for now. Really appreciate that, homie. Welcome back, welcome back. You know, I didn't feel tired at all before I started the stream because I woke up at like 6:30. But as soon as I hit that stream button, your boy be getting sleepy sometimes. Mink. Have you unlocked guilds yet? Yes I have, and I created one. I don't have the ID for it off top, but it's called Hanakakure. I actually don't know who's stronger between An and Rin. I'm gonna assume it's An. My 80 pull for Joker got me on. Don't know if I should try still for Joker or not. Well, the good news is that if you go for it again, your next 5 star is guaranteed to be in. Oh my god, this they're doing a lot of damage. Hee-ho. Yo, these niggas hurt. Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. And Morgana's dead. I think we're toast. Damn, that shit did so much damage. Guess we are not strong enough to handle this yet, because them niggas hit way too hard. Hold up on clutch. Well, never mind. Damn, these niggas hit hard. Recommended level is 48. Goodness gracious. Okay, I guess we're severely underleveled for that then. Oh, we'll come back and try another time. Let's see. Let's level up Morgana. Do we have materials for that? Nice. Oh yeah, I still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this. Campanio? Regardless, this is mine. If anybody wants to join, feel free. I think there's like a certain amount of spots you're able to have, but yeah. Yo, whoever this is, going crazy. 1730. I don't even know what this is or how you do it, to be honest. But I've contributed 660. Does FTP think what I stand for what I think it means? That should mean free to play. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I also made a lot of progress on the not this. I mean, well, I am making progress on that, but plans shit. We cleared all of 1 through 3, 9 of 9 on 4, 9 of 9 on 5, and 7 out of 11 on 6. What do we have left here? Complete the commission capsule machine fun. Honestly, let's go ahead and knock this out. That way we have them all done. Back to Shichi in Shibuya. There's a 24-hour cooldown to join a company after you leave one. Huh. That's weird. I wonder why. Is it best to save it for 10 pools or singles is fine? I don't know if it matters, to be honest. I always save up for 10 pools though, personally. Alrighty there, do you like capsule toys? Yeah, I collect them. I actually do collect them. Well, there happen to be some irresistibly cute Shichi-kun capsule toys available now. You can find them in the capsule machines right here in Shibuya, so be on the lookout. You can put them on display, carry them around, anything you want. Woof woof. We got 2 bands for that? Nice. Insert a coin into a capsule machine to obtain a capsule. Different areas in the city have their own rare capsules. Oos. Oh, he schmoove with it. Fuck it, draw 5. Hey, gotcha inside my gotcha. Cool. Try again. Yo, Van, what's going on, homie? Yeah, they put gotcha in my gotcha, bro. Oh, this one's golden. That means something special. Oh, wait a minute. This is a rare one. Did your desire bring us good luck? Nice. Sick. Display the capsules. Yeah, happy 4th of July, even though I guess that's over now, but my best life out here, man. You love to see it. Glad to hear that, homie. The display case has plenty of shelf space for showing off your favorite capsule toys. You can even decorate each case with unique backgrounds. Cool. Oh, we're missing one from this set anyway. I see. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Bomb. Step 4, fully complete. Let's see. In order to finish this one, we actually have to finish the palace, but I don't want to do that just yet. Perform persona skill training 3 times. What is persona skill training? On the 50-50, but it feels horrible going all the way to 80. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. In Honkai, I think I've only ever not gone all the way to pity, like once or maybe twice. West Coast on the 4th. Hope it was lit. I did absolutely nothing for the 4th of July. I didn't eat anything. I didn't set off any fireworks. I didn't look at any fireworks. I didn't go anywhere. I woke up at 6:30 p.m. and stayed at my office the whole time. I know how caught up you are with Star Rail, but I highly recommend checking out the Euphoria story. No joke, maybe the best one yet. I haven't played Honkai in maybe a couple of months, to be honest, and I probably won't be playing it anytime soon now that P5X is here, because I just love this so much more. I liked Honkai, but this is Persona. You know what I mean? And as far as the story is concerned, story is like always my lowest priority when I play that game. I am so far behind in the story. Like, nigga, I think the last thing I did was like adventuring, whatever that was. Like, I'm dumb far behind. See, the sleep schedule is still cooked. I don't mean for it to be this way, it just is what it is. Teach skills, is this it? I see. Okay. Pinacone burned me the fuck out. Spent the day trying to 100% this palace. Was that it? Is that all we needed to do for that? Yeah, it was. Nice. What else is here? Chloroma Repression, Kyuchi Shadow 1 or higher. Is this something we can do right now? No, we haven't unlocked that yet. Unlock synergy with Motaha, reach Mementos, Path of Nightspis, and clear the side mission Accurate Fortune Teller. Yes, we're not far enough in the main story to do a lot of these. Or any of these, I guess. I thought I was going to have more stuff I'd be able to do, but it looks like we're actually locked out of... Well, no, we do have some things we can do. I wasn't trying to jump right into the main story just yet, but... Let's see. Let's do... Do this. 30+ minute dialogues in Purgatory. Yeah, my problem with Hoyoverse story is that like they talk too much, man. It's just way too much dialogue. It's like it's so unnecessary. The kid is playing by himself. I hope he doesn't get himself hurt. Looks like he skinned his knee. It's bleeding a little bit. He'd be alright, throw some dirt on it. Does some touchdown. I like her shirt. Her whole outfit, actually. Told the older girl how the boy skinned his knee. He's pretty. 8+ hours per patch of story. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't need 8 hours of Honkai or Genshin story like ever. Like it's not that good or interesting enough of a story for me to want to be there for 8 hours, dog. That shit is so bloated and unnecessary and uncalled for. Oh, we got the skip button now. Oh, if there's a skip button now, I might actually start playing it again. If I could just skip through all that shit, because man, let me tell you, dog, I don't give a fuck. Like I did at first. Like in Genshin, I kind of didn't care. Like I was never paying attention to the story. In Honkai, I kind of did a little bit. Well, in Genshin, I did when you got to what was it, Inazuma? I thought that region was really cool, and I actually cared about the lore and stuff. But eventually, I just stopped playing that game. And then with Honkai, I was like, okay, I like this world even more than Genshin. These characters are really cool. I'm interested in the story. Like I would sit there and I'd play, and when I got to the adventuring stuff, I'm just like, dog, I don't care. Shut the fuck up, man. It's too much. It's too much. It has nothing to do with like, it's not like I have a short attention span or like I can't sit through like long stories or anything like that, right? Like I fucking love Persona, you know what I'm saying? I love RPGs and shit. I have no problem with like long running manga or anime. It's just that like the story mode in Honkai is boring to play. And then like it's just not good enough to where I need this much fucking lore and info dumping and dialogue. And they drag everything out so much, and like just progressing through it is so slow. I will be skipping all of that shit if I ever boot the game back up. Oh, is this the nurse girl that's coming to the game? She's one of the next 5 stars, right? Her and Yui. Got any sustain the industry stuff coming up? Well, I have the video that I recorded of, you know, my new 3DS and Nintendo DS pickups. I have a small stack of manga that I don't think I've talked about yet. It's only about like 7 or 8 volumes over there. I could, it'd be a really small video. I was gonna let it build up some more, but I haven't really been buying manga lately just cause funds is low. Looks like she's got her hands full. Sure. Characters in Morpheus are way more interesting than those in Penacony. I might check it out. It's not like I don't like Honkai anymore. I just normally don't juggle that many gacha games. And since I play Pocket a lot, and I really like the current set with the Eevee shit, and then now there's this, I have like 2 that I'm really invested in. So adding a 3rd in there is like kind of tough for me personally. Honestly, even having more than 1 is kind of wild. And 2 that I'm creating content on at that. Whereas Honkai, I'm not. I mean, I streamed it every so often, but Ashika on YouTube does a great job recapping all the stories, so you can let that skip button fly in game and catch up. Ashikai, let me look that up. Honkai Star Rail lore and theories. Beginner's Guide to the Lord of Honkai Star Rail. Okay, I might Might have to check this channel out. I'm gonna leave this open in a tab so I remember to come check this out at some point. Oh, they just cover all Hoyo games. They got Wuthering Waves, Honkai. I think I see some Genshin in here. Yeah, I'm gonna check this out. She's really great. I've never heard of her before. I'm surprised I haven't. You gotta be so formal, shorty. I'm right around the corner, actually. Also, it could be because I ate so very little. I only had about 700 calories worth of food yesterday. But I suddenly feel like I don't have very much energy. So this could be a short stream. I might end up actually going to sleep at not 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. Actually, I say that like that's when I went to bed last night. I went to bed yesterday at like 11 a.m. I want watermelon juice. Actually, I do got watermelon out there. I could go make some watermelon juice for real. Drink some water for me. For most fighting games that you have interest in, if there's a collector's edition, would you want it? I would say most games that I'm really interested in, I get the collector's edition if I can. I got it for Persona 3 Reload. I got it for Tekken 8. I even got it for fucking Storm Connections. I pre-ordered it for Digimon Story Time Stranger. Yeah, I would say so. Honestly, I still want to, even though I obviously don't love the game the same way I used to, I want to go back and buy the Dragon Ball FighterZ collector's edition off eBay. I'm sure I can get it for a decent price. And I've also been sent some collector's editions for a couple of games. I got the Sparking Zero collector's edition. Bandai sent me that, although they sent me the Xbox version and not the PlayStation, which I guess doesn't matter because I have the game anyway, but it was good delirious. Looking into the behind the scenes of getting a collector's edition made. Ooh. Man, it seems like a lot of my friends are either at Anime Expo or are going to Anime NYC or Evo, and I won't be going to anything this year. Hate to see it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna recover from going on that Japan trip and then coming home and paying taxes. Like I'm gonna be fucked up till next year, bro. I'm actually probably going to Anime NYC. I was gonna ask if you were. I will not be going this year, no. Me and you, they're probably gonna kick it, I think. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be there. No, Mega's going as well. I think Balvin is going. Dun, 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 dun. I did, like a couple weeks ago, consider like how I could possibly make an Evo trip work. And it was unrealistic in the first place. I mean, like, it was possible, but it was like extremely unlikely. And like the more I looked into it, I was like, it's not happening. And then, you know, the registration window closed, and now it's just official that I just 100% will not be going this year, unfortunately. That feeling that? Hell yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're feeling like a little kid about to go on a field trip, like, oh boy, I can't sleep, I'm too excited. I made time for you, shout out E. Delivery. Want some help? You remember when you felt like, okay, I've improved my content like significantly, but people hadn't seen it yet, or you feel like your improvement was more gradual and slow? I mean, I was always of the belief that I am a entertaining and like charismatic enough person that if I could just get the eyes on me, like I could succeed, right? So the quality of my content, I would say, has like been a gradual increase, right? When it comes to like my thumbnails, just like the level of editing, even though I scaled that back, and then some videos I scale it back up still. Like my streams and everything. I haven't made like giant leaps and bounds. I would say it's been like constant progression, and then, you know, plateaus for a while and then whatever. But for me, it was always just more so like, yeah, I think just getting people to see you is the hard part, right? Getting them to stay once they're there, I think, is a lot easier. You know what I mean? It's just getting them, it's getting discovered. Discovery is the hardest part about content creation. Sure thing. Go to Minami's family shop. Trying to relate the game dev feeling and experience to content creation, and it's not working out one-to-one exactly in my mind. I think I kind of understand like what you're trying to get across though. I headed to Minami's place with her and the kids. Ash, what's good, man? My best friend introduced me to you and I've been following ever since. Hey, I greatly appreciate that. Shout out to you and your friend. Yak, 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 yak. What they're saying, Minami's not actually these kids' big sister. And what was your first clue? Seems they're neighborhood kids who know Minami and her family. Seems like she spends time with them until their parents get home from work. I think another thing as well is that, like, I've always been told, like, oh, granted, that has changed in the last 2 years. Like, I feel like I've been way more high strung and like stressed and growing up, and definitely my first few years of like YouTube and streaming and shit, right? The first several, I'd say. People was like, oh bro, like you're so laid back, like you never rage, like you never get mad, like it's always so chill. How are you always so chill? You're so laid back, bro. I love the vibes, bro, right? Now fighting games the last few years have definitely changed that and brought like the absolute worst out of me. But generally speaking, people tend to enjoy just like the vibe around here. So that's always been really cool as well. And frankly, I think it's still like that as long as I'm not playing a fighting game. Do you like her? I don't even blame you. Yeah, fighting games are very frustrating. But the thing is, like, I didn't used to get frustrated. I dropped that trailer, I don't know, like 18 months ago at this point, and the general feeling was like, okay, this is an interesting idea and looks rough, but I'm a perfectionist, so that part of my mind thought those comments was like, I'm about to cook in the kitchen, y'all just wait and see. And it's, like I said, it's been 18 months of that, but now there's less than a month left, so I'm buzzing. And now you get to see show everyone the fruits of the labor. I get it. I get it. I think, I don't know if this is the closest thing I can think of, because it's not the same at all. But the first thing that comes to my mind that like I experienced and went through that kind of feels like that is, this is not the same at all. But I think the feeling might be similar, is during that dark age period that we talk about, where when I was going really hard with content creation, with uploading and streaming and shit, and things were going great. And then I couldn't stream for like 2 or 3 months. When I knew I was back and I was gearing up for that first stream back, boy, I was like a kid in the candy store. I was so excited. I was so hyped, man. And that first stream back was fire too. We had like 1,000 viewers like the whole stream, which was nuts. Like off of just straight hype and excitement. And that was during a time where I was averaging like, you know, 200 or so viewers. So having 1,000, like we'd gotten that before, like during like big events, or like off of, you know, getting multiple raids and shit, but just to organically have that was kind of crazy. And yeah, no, that shit was great. I was like, oh man, bro, I'm telling you, like, especially the day of, I'm sitting in my chair like, ooh boy, your boy about to be back, man. We back in action, boy. The squirrel arc, yeah. By the way, we never really found out what did it. I assume it was a squirrel or something, but yeah, whatever fucking rodent chewed up my internet line. The raccoons was biting the fuck out your shit. Yeah, man, and we had no clue what the fuck the issue was for months. Like I was just dealing with that shit and just constantly having issues, and yeah. We were talking in the chat even though you weren't streaming. Good times. That was a great era though, all things considered. Like despite that was still a great period of my life. I just had 7 viewers for my first stream tonight and it felt like 700. The thing is too, I talk about this a lot with Eunice, right? Because Eunice is obviously my girlfriend. She loves me and everything, right? She's also like my little content creator protege, you know what I mean? And so I teach her a lot of what I've learned, and we talk a lot about, you know, streaming and YouTube and shit, right? I've been helping her out as much as I can with both. And she's doing a great job on YouTube. And something I always tell her and try to remind her, both when it comes to Twitch and YouTube, is remember where you started, right? Remember where you came from. Remember the amount of views that you used to have at this point and how happy you were if you had 10 or 20 or 50. You know what I mean? Like, remember what it was like when you wished that you could get 30, 40, 50 viewers on a stream, right? Remember how you felt when you had those 5, or when a couple more showed up, when you had a few people who were just frequent chatters and your videos getting this many views or that many. Because for me, right, I always think back on this. I think back on this all the time. When I was getting more into uploading videos on YouTube, when it was still just a hobby, right? The biggest thing on my channel was the Sustain the Industry series, my manga haul videos, right? Those manga haul videos would get about 1,000 views in a month. So if I posted a video on June 1st, by July 1st, that video would have 1,000 views. And that was something that like got me excited and I would look forward to. And I'm like, yeah, I know about a month from now, that bad boy gonna be at 1,000 views. You know, a month to get 1,000 views. I get that in a day on any video now, basically, right? And a lot more than that on most content I post. Depends on what it is, right? Obviously certain things do better than others, but that's why I can be somewhat comfortable. And don't get me wrong, it is still a little bit discouraging. I'm not gonna pretend like it isn't. I want to be transparent about that, because I know some of y'all look up to me in some sense, and there are people who always want like advice, or some people just need to hear this because they're on their own journey, right? It can be discouraging or like disheartening to see that like when I post these sneaker pickup videos, they get 1,000, 2,000 views when my channel has almost 200K. You know what I mean? You expect a little bit more than that, but I also have to understand algorithms. Obviously it's like me doing things that are outside of my niche. A large portion of my audience doesn't care about stuff like that. I get all of that, but it's something that I'm passionate about. I enjoy doing. I do enjoy creating those videos. The people who watch them do really enjoy them. I get good engagement from the people who do watch those. And also it's like I can get 1,000 to 2,000 views on those videos in a day or two of them being posted. That's great. It used to take me a month to get 1,000 views on the most popular videos on my channel. And so I always think back to that and I'll never forget it. And so I try to think of that always and remind myself like where I started, like where I came from and what 1,000 views used to mean to me and like how much harder that used to be to get. And so that's just always like my outlook on it. Beyond that, another thing I think about a lot and I try to remind myself and I'd like to extend to you all is that, bro, you ever been a kid playing video games at the crib and like your brother's sitting there watching you, or better yet, like your parents are sitting there watching you, or even just one, like your mom or your dad just sitting there on the couch watching you play? Don't that shit feel great? You ever been at like your friend's house and it's a bunch of y'all there and like you got a couple of homies or a couple of friends are sitting there watching you play a game? Ain't that shit lit? You know what I'm saying? Let alone if you're doing something and they hyping you up while you're doing, whether it's like you're playing an action game or a fighting game, whatever, and you just got a group of people. So like think of the feeling of just having like your dad or like 4 or 5 friends watching you. You got 5 to 10 people watching your stream. Imagine what it would be like if you just have 5 to 10 people just behind you, like in your room, your office, your living room, whatever, just watching you, just be like, just vibing, just hanging out, right? So when I don't even know, I don't really check my viewer count that often, so I don't even know how many we got in here. Probably what, like 80 to 100 right now. We had 120 people in here. That's dope. At 3 in the morning playing this. So it's like, bro, if I was anywhere and just had 120 people just hanging out with me just because they just thought I was cool and just sitting here chilling, just watch, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was performing a song or fucking just, I had a room just full of 100 people, just, you get what I mean? You understand what I'm trying to say? Having 100+ people that just want to sit around and watch you is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let alone the thousands of people on YouTube, or at times when I'm streaming at not crackhead hours and doing something people give a fuck about, the 200, 300, 400+ that we can have at any given time. You know what I'm saying? The roles on the Joker banner carry over to the next banner? Yes. Also, shout out Bottles Bat. That's a throwback.
知り合ったのはこの前だけどね。ご近所さんらしいよ。
そうだったのかい。通りで見覚えがあると思った。ご近所さんなら顔見かけたことくらいあるよな。よろしくな。下の名前。
うるさい人でごめんね。私のお父さんなんだ。この前ヒロトが膝怪我した時に助けてもらってさ。
You're a legend from YouTube. Hey, I greatly appreciate that. I ain't shit, but we working on it. Thank you for coming through to the stream. I rushed through P5X content so fast this is scratching my itch right now. Yeah, I've definitely been not rushing at all. I feel like I've been playing a decent amount, but I've been going at my own pace. I've seen a lot of people who are already like level 40, 50 or whatever. And I guess it helps that I've been wanting to play a lot of it on stream. So it kind of like forces me to slow down a little bit. But I also want to take my time and enjoy this as if I was just playing a regular Persona game. So.